And we are live for Transformers the Show, where we have guests, myself, Storm, Jamie, as you know, Rohan's Corner, and we also have Owlfire, who's just joined us as well. So we'll be thinking about what this live stream will show. I'm thinking VPN Prime. There's going to be other stuff as well. Not VPN Prime, VPR. Is it VRN Prime? I can't even remember the damn name of it. You're the one based on the sort of truckers. Anyhow, getting this mini intro out of the way. Welcome back. So what are you guys looking forward to?
Hey Jamie, I'm thinking that there'll be another little RoboSen element to this one, and they'll have a new bot for us to see there. There's been a little bit of leak coming out about that, so potentially. How about you, Ian?
I think we're probably going to see a lot of the leaks of the Toxitron set, the 5 bots that we saw. I think we're going to see a bit of that. That's it. So I think there's going to be a lot more G2 goodness in this one.
Excited to be here. I'm joined today by my good friends, Mark and Evan. Hey guys.
Hey, Mark and Evan.
So,
praise be to Mark, the Church of Mark. We're gone. What happened to the stream?
Oh, the stream will be back. Just close, yeah.
Stay there. Stay amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves, people.
Let's do a little dance.
Do a little dance. Go for Alexis in the meantime.
Yeah. And so this week I bought 500 Transformers.
But now, let me not talk about that. Let me talk about these 500 other things.
Yeah. Gotta love Alexis. Giggity. Do you think there'll be any Studio Series 86 stuff? I really hope there is.
Apple toys. So,
okay. Straight in with.
We are covering for Sam today. Because this is one of the items that he worked on. So, Mirage is a 1994 Porsche 964-911 RS 3.8 vehicle modified for use in the film.
Nailed it. I love how he has his arm cannon. That's a nice little feature there. That looks good. I mean, the Porsche is obviously ridiculous. That's a licensed Porsche, correct?
Licensed Porsche.
It does look a nice Porsche.
Absolutely, everything on it is painted silver.
Very dinky, isn't it?
Like that.
It is quite dinky.
Oh,
I suppose it's G1 Jazz-esque.
The only thing that we have to talk about with Mirage is that we are updating the deco on his face to better match the movie. Yes. When this figure was in development, it was based off of concept art that we had at
least hasn't got mushroom pegs on the wheels.
Things move.
Slightly change.
A bit more blue to his face. Yeah.
So they're going to be updating it.
And the blue actually really pops on that vehicle mode as well.
Absolutely.
Who worked on this?
I do like the vehicle mode.
Yeah.
Do we know?
We don't
Silhouette's really good.
We don't really know.
We'll have to give a shout
I don't know if they should have had a little bit of chrome on the wheels. Just to...
Yes. To be sure, follow him. I'm sure everybody already is on social media. Sam will definitely give you the download on this when he gets a chance. So, this item will be available.
It looks a nice model.
We'll go through all of that at the end.
I don't know the movie line, but it looks decent.
Deluxe class. I don't think we actually said what size he was. Clearly fits in the scale with, Bumblebee and the other vehicles in the line.
Well, the premiums like today, the
couldn't only talk about Mirage. There was another breakout character from the film.
It's not like the movie's come out already.
Mainly because I think this person really got a chance to come into his own as Primal from the last time.
Missed the chance of getting it all done before release.
Leader class, Optimus Primal.
Primal was my favorite.
I really enjoyed
the movie.
I think without giving away like how important he was.
Big monkey.
You could just
looking like someone's just had his last bit of Weetabix.
Wow.
He's like the change.
Robot mode.
He does a fantastic job.
He does. Yeah. Really does.
So is that Voyager scale?
Back and forth with him and Peter Cullen is Optimus Prime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, the robot mode is taller than
the Beast Mode.
The Beast Mode,
yeah, that's kind of see him on screen.
Somewhat surprising.
But yeah, so
that's
this
cool,
is
though.
leader class Optimus
I don't
Prime.
mind that. Leader class.
With Shusan.
All the weapon storage on
After
it.
seeing the movie, because this was also based off of early concept art in CAD, we're going to be darkening him.
I did think about this the other day, like following a movie. I do want like a big, beefy-looking Primal,
compared to like
with loads of weapons and.
But there's
that's not too bad. But that's going to be around the sort of the 50 quid mark, isn't it?
About the movie,
Presume
that's
so,
really
yeah.
something that you need to, The
I think it's
MacGuffin.
the first transwarp key toy.
It looks good.
thing.
I just
comes in two
I
pieces.
still feel like he
and
needs a little bit more
something,
color.
Maybe.
He's very
this
weapon
monocolour. He
monocolour.
comes with.
I just want him. I want him in a
over the
good
top
masterpiece
compared to, like,
scale. I want him
Beast
to be
Wars
big,
version, right?
beefy
It
gorilla.
is. It is.
I like
Yeah.
it.
We
I do
have
like it.
the CAD for it, and so clearly it was
It's very
intended to be in the
cool. I
film,
mean,
and then the chain was
Again,
not
you
the
can
film.
see like they're
So
trying
it's
to
just one of
rush
those things.
these
But
items for the
accessory for
film,
everybody.
which I think
Exactly.
the
So
characters seem quite
let's start talking
popular,
about the
and I
Beast
don't think they
Wars.
realise
So
that.
obviously he has his 8 mode.
Yeah.
He's very posable. Because he is leader scale.
Could
a
that be
lot of
one
his,
thing
like,
with these Rise of the
fantastic
Beast figures that
articulation,
they are
to the point where
almost looking
he has
quite
butterfly
rushed or
hinges, so he can do,
unfinished?
like the very iconic
Could that
Yeah.
be hurting them a
that
little
all
bit?
gorillas do. His mouth opens. He's
I
got
mean, they've had
articulated
enough
fingers.
time to, but then I don't know if they
all the
made these
things.
last
He's got
minute
all the
changes
things.
on the
There's always one of
designs,
those,
then
like,
obviously
well,
they
that's
went
the
hard
thing.
on them.
Primal
Yeah.
has been
There's
a Voyager,
always going to
per
be
se,
the
like, with Kingdom
CGI.
Reigns,
It's going to be
has
changes
to be
up
leader.
to almost
Here's
to
why
the
we
dot,
gotta do all these
isn't
things.
it?
Plus he's
Yeah.
just
And
they're gonna have to wait.
Like,
And I think
mean, all
that's
the
why
beasts
we've
are,
got
right?
different
I love how
versions
you
of
have
like
nice
Cheetah
weapon storage on
and
the
the other
back,
beast
though.
characters, because I
That's
think they were
kind of
just
a nice
based
little hint there. I like that.
another
I like
maybe
that.
precursor designs
He
which
also
have just
comes
released
with,
say
because
it's
we
for the
couldn't
kids
fit it into the
market,
Voyager
etc.
Optimus Prime. He comes with the axe for Optimus Prime.
Oh,
Wow,
perfect.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
It was we had a little bit of room left in the tool. It's like, is there
What
another
colour
accessory?
designs
Yeah.
has, but I'm
They're
interested.
giving him
couldn't fit this
Prime's
in before,
axe.
so that Voyager
So now you have to
Optimus
buy
Prime. So
Primal.
let's
Is it like
Get
You have to buy
Prime's out.
Prime or the complete Prime.
just a little bit, maybe?
I mean, I'm not surprised. Are you
Yeah.
surprised, Rohan?
No, they're learning from 3P, aren't they?
It's not very well, I think. Actually, it's also
And they have turned the mic to the proper way around.
Even the sculpture
I did wonder, that's a little
there,
better, yeah.
Obviously, coming off of Kingdom, we got that treatment
Yeah.
nailed, and it really does carry throughout this character right here.
Yeah, it always helps. when
If
we
any
do
of you
the
like
CAD,
watching
we're like,
Optimus
okay,
Primal
we
in the
can
chat,
use
press
PVC
monkey
and
chat.
it turned out fantastic. So good. Yeah. But what's also really nice
The
is
silhouette on the
when we
bot
take
mode
some of
looks
these
really
characters
good.
and we
It
bump them up, it's so that
comes out in
we
a
can
nice
do the best versions of them.
design.
So there's no hollow joints in this character. Like, he's thick.
Opening
and
mouth
all
on his
over.
beast mode.
It's just nice. But then you also get like this fun like chain accessory that hinges any and every way. So he can
I
flip
like
it
the
around. and,
linking
like,
weapons
stuff.
together. That's pretty
Cool.
cool.
See the pictures when everybody gets this.
I
in
just
Very cool.
hear the voice in my head. I want to play with the toy, and like I can't wait to get the actual film so I can. just have
RJ,
toy
the
with
frame
me.
rate will be bad
Yeah,
because
you
it's
know
a
what I
stream
mean?
through a stream, so it never goes
The
well.
axe can also attach to the chain as well.
Oh,
yeah,
sick.
so
Yeah, that's great.
yeah, it's
You
just
can go full on like crazy medieval, just whipping
Full
around
on
the
Alexis.
Lexus. That's going to be
Everything's 5mm port system. Well, that was
5mm,
3mm,
3mm, yeah.
Our
So it's
usual
like-
system.
yes, yeah.
They're
We bounce
compatible
between them.
throughout.
That felt like a trade secret.
That's going to do it
Yeah,
for
5
new Rise
millimeter,
of the
3
Beast
mil.
reveals
Just
today.
getting that
We're not
caveat
done
in
with
there
Rise of the
now.
Beast reveals by any means. We
Also
have
available
some new
today.
stuff that we'll be showing off at Comic-Con, so come join Evan and I. We'll be there at Comic-Con doing our
Cool.
panel on Thursday. That was officially announced on the site this past week, I think, for the Comic-Con site.
If not, breaking news.
Yeah, it's not breaking news.
Yeah.
And also,
For all our
we
American
have more
fans,
Rise of the
check
Beast
out
going
Comic-Con
like
to
four.
see
I've already
BMac and
covered that
Evan
a
live.
few weeks ago, probably about a month ago or so now. That we're not done. There's clearly more characters to do from this film. Again, thank you to everyone who's
Well,
gone
I
out
hope
and
so.
seen it. For anybody who hasn't had a chance to pick up the first wave of stuff, as well as Rhinox, head on over to Hasbro Pulse. Clearly,
First
wave
wave
one and
plus
two, you get
Rhinox.
your Bumblebee,
The
your
after
Beetle, your
force.
Air Razor, your RC, your
Poor
Freezer.
Rhino.
Well, at least he's out. He's
and
out.
Yeah. Those
True.
are available
He is.
now,
Good.
right?
The film is so good. This
Yeah.
film just like really won me over quite a bit, and I just can't wait to get all the toys. I can't wait to get to the whole squad.
And then you still get a
Oh,
chance
he's such a
to do
fanboy, isn't
Rhinox
he?
if you haven't yet.
Yeah.
So you can build out your Beast collection once you see the movie if you haven't. Clearly amazing. I love all
I
of
still
these.
need to see the movie,
You've
to
done a
be
great
fair.
job.
I'm happy to hear
Oh,
that.
oh my God.
Yeah.
We have
I
another new
know.
reveal today.
You were allowed on
This
this
one being
stream.
the Hasbro
I
Pulse
know.
exclusive. Shifting from Studio Series, we're going to take a little journey to the world of Legacy, but not
Hey.
Legacy and stuff we've pipeline revealed yet. We have a fun. I actually think this is like a perfect gift item, right? If you have a kid who you're trying to get into
Oh,
Transformers, but
Rohan's
they're not
into it.
ready to be the
Dinky
crazy,
form.
highly
Yeah,
articulated
G-Form Prime and the,
toys that we do. Our core class
sort of
Isn't
Bumblebee
that the
Bumblebee.
same Bumblebee? It came from the Spike set, wasn't it? Bumblebee
That's
and
right.
Spike.
And pitched it to
Correct,
all of us.
yeah.
It's like, core
And that
class
looks like
Optimus
Core Class
needs a
Prime.
trailer.
Okay, I think they said core class,
Prime
yeah.
trailer needs to fit Bumblebee. and we need to make this fun little G1 playset that everybody's going to go get.
I'm
So
gonna
we were
have
like,
to get
Pulse,
that.
this is a great place.
Oh,
We
dear.
wanted to do something fun.
It does look good in
perfect gift
scale
item.
with the
So
trailer
Core
and
Class Optimus Prime
cap.
Bumblebee
Yeah.
playset. Let's talk about it.
And then
They look so dinky. They look like they're supposed to go on birthday
It
cakes
wasn't-
rather
it
than in
wasn't
your
just-
collection.
I know Mark and I have talked about it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Do not
Fuel
put it on your
purpose.
birthday cakes and eat the
Once
cake.
you
Do
saw
not do
that
not do
Core
that.
Optimus Prime, and we
Disclaimer.
did release that Bumblebee once in the Target program, I
Yeah,
believe.
and we only used it once.
We only used it. It's
Interesting, they
so-
got a little
they
shield
look
out of
so
the
good together.
trailer as well,
Yeah.
which is quite
Such a
cool.
cool micro scale.
Yeah, it's parts for me. Yeah, it's good.
I mean,
No,
animation scale
no
was
ankle
up
tilt.
to-
Sorry, I'm out.
up to about-
Yeah,
his thighs. But yeah,
True.
I mean, but it's Core Class. These are fantastic desk
Looks like they've
toys.
updated
So,
the
I mean,
color
what we've
scheme as
taken
well
here is
with
we've
the
given him an appropriately
sort of
sized
animated
trailer.
windows.
For all
Yeah.
I know sometimes we get harped on for
Bumblebee doesn't look too bad, actually.
this
He's
time
quite
it's a
dinky
chunky
little
boy,
finger.
and that's because it
He's
is
a
made
chunky
to
boy.
fit Core Class Bumblebee. Inside the trailer, you get everything that like the G1 toy and animation
You
came
got a
with.
roller in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, roller.
And this could be yours for £49.
Roller,
Wow.
you can roll around. You can also
Comes with his axe and a John axe.
That's right. That's okay. Now, does
Sorry,
the roller
Optimus, you
actually
keep falling
fit
down.
into
Comes
the
with a-
trailer?
comes with a
Yeah,
roller
I
that
mean,
you
he's
will
always in
lose.
there. Roller can actually also pull the trailer. if he
Yes.
Oh, that's
needs to.
cool.
Yes.
Well,
you
no,
know,
that's not bad. Let me try
It's like a playset in a
Can
box.
Huffer
You literally
pull the
can do a
trailer? There is
G1
no Huffer
episode
yet.
with this set.
Yep.
No one
Buy
cares
the
about Huffer.
trailer. If you want, you can take
Poor Huffer.
the Nutty Drone.
Roller greater than Huffer.
Yeah, auto launcher. That's
Put it in the
Thank
chat.
you.
Roller
Yeah,
greater
yeah,
than
yeah.
Huffer, if
You
you
can attach
agree.
him to roller as well, so they can.
I love that blue on him too. He
Look
looks
at that
good.
little
Yeah.
crane thing trying to get
Even got
involved.
the
It's the
Energon
repair bay, isn't it?
axis
Yeah,
That's
the
cool.
Energon axis there.
I'm
so
sure his,
obviously this can
his
also
gun can
stand
go in
up.
there as
Repair
well.
bay without the repair drone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
big
we tried to.
shelf.
So worked on this with the Tau.
Somewhere to hang your
This
axe.
is one of the last things that we worked on together before he moved on to Masterpiece.
And this is a mini masterpiece.
This
It's
is
quite
a mini
interesting.
masterpiece.
It
Yeah.
harks back
Jamie,
to,
they take your phrase, mini
Alright,
masterpiece.
I know.
First three items we've shown you today.
Called it. Called us
All
charlatans
available
out.
for pre-order today. Hasbro Pulse and other fine toy establishments at
Hey,
1
hey, hey.
p.m. Eastern.
Definitely, I'd be the
We got
first in line for a
Studio
GoBot
Series
movie.
Deluxe Mirage.
I'll get to the back of the
Studio
queue.
Series Leader Optimus Primal, and then your Hasbro Pulse
Are you
exclusive
saying you're in the queue,
available
Ian?
only at Hasbro Pulse.
I did.
Today at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Go come back. Go come
Core
back.
Class
Yeah, that's fine.
Legacy Evolution.
As if there would be a queue of more than 3 people.
Playset, gift set.
Me,
Just
Bisto,
Core
and
Class is doing great. Everybody
Yeah.
really tells us how much they
And
love it.
yeah.
We want, yeah, it's fun. It's easy. You can put out the whole collection. It's all A-tier characters. It's fun. It's
This is a must-have for me. I am definitely going to be harassing you guys for extra copies of this.
perfect. All right.
Abuse your pal,
Sticking
Mark. Go
with
on.
span the line then. If they're Doom
Pipeline.
Prime and
Legacy Wave 4.
weird.
If it sells
Yeah.
well, you can imagine they will.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
We
The leader
covered all
class
this.
babe should have
Little
came
sneak
with
peek to
Roller
let everybody
with the
know
trailer
who's
in the
coming.
first place.
So let's
true.
do first. We're gonna do Shadow Striker. Let's go.
Oh, all right.
Oh, wow.
Diving right in here.
That's a nice bit of purple.
yeah.
So
Mushroom
let's
pegs,
start
once
Shadow
again.
Striker. This one needed a little bit longer development time.
The pre-tool
So
for already
push
sideburn.
waves, right?
I know,
So
just a bit.
Yeah.
I do like the
Worked
purple.
on
That's a
this
very
with,
attractive purple.
And the
Tomo-san,
old mode looks decent.
And then Hasui-san came in from Takara and just really blew our minds on this. So as you know, Shadow Striker was
Is that
more
someone
or less
coming in
a
from
standout
Takara
character from our Cyberverse series.
deciding it?
A lot of people loved her, and so did I. And she has that little
so the
kinda
roof
gimmick
is a
in the
shield.
Cyberverse series where she's
Yeah.
almost like an amalgamation
Because
of
that's what
parts.
sideburn
Yeah.
had, isn't it?
Which is
Yeah.
it kind of worked here very, very nicely, where it's like we kind of wanted to lean into that. So the first direction of this was to kind of do the original Shadow Striker, which appeared, I think, in the Universe line. I believe.
It was an exclusive.
It was an
RID,
exclusive.
wasn't it?
That's right.
It
That's
might have been a
right.
convention exclusive with Roulette, I think.
With Roulette, and
Yeah.
it was based off of that Sideburn mold
Yeah.
from
Every day's
the
a school, yeah.
2001 Robots in Disguise series. So something like that mold, which was the original, like kind of
The head sculpt's
first
awesome.
iteration of
Got a little
the
bit of
Shadow
pterosaur
Striker.
about him.
This is
Yeah,
legacy.
very, it's got a lot of pterosaur
Kind of
there.
looked
Yeah.
at that mold and was just like, how
love
do we
the,
kind of
eye
combine
piece.
that
Put it all together.
original?
Mhm.
Yeah, how do
Yeah.
we put it together?
You
it
could
was
do a lot
very,
with
very
that, to be
difficult,
fair.
as all of
Hmm.
these mixtures of worlds kind of end up being. But I think
you don't get too many asymmetrical bots either. It's quite good.
She has her blaster weapon that also actually alts as a dagger. She has these cool like door panels that are almost like a cape in the back.
I was looking at that. That's really freaking cool.
Yeah, when you get this in hand, you're really gonna love her because there's a lot of cool like transformation.
I wonder if they can go all the way up and become
nice.
sort of like wheeljack wings.
That's also
painted eyes, which are good.
Is actually, the car itself is very sleek. We tried to keep the front as the concept art from the Cyberverse series. Her deco on the head really came out amazing.
The sculpt is great. The silver's good.
Like the monocle eye,
it's very Cyberverse.
It's
like nailed it. Like getting it all blended together.
That is correct.
I love how sleek she is, especially when we're talking about that original figure. That Sideburn mold had so much kibble. And this is it's very sleek, and I want to play with it.
Yeah, it's definitely like one of those really highly articulated legacy toys that you really can get this thing in some wild poses. Yeah, you really do enjoy it. I actually
wonder if they'll do more of that line then.
I'm very excited for everyone to get their hands on it.
Oh, they're proud of this,
the rest of the stream could just be about her.
They are taking their time over it, so they've got to be proud of it.
It's going to be pretty exciting too. We're going to stick with Deluxe for a minute. We've done some Insecticons right so far this year.
Here we go.
The final one
for the original
Patrick.
Everybody's excited. No,
which one are we on now? Is this Kickback? No, Shrapnel.
Bombshell.
Oh no, Bombshell. We've already
Finally, you've been waiting for them. So this was actually a challenge here. I worked on all the Insecticons with Shusan at Takara Tomy, and when I came to the demo, I was like, all right, so the animated series is all basically charcoal gray in a way.
When he goes to robot mode, it is infuriating.
Looks better than the picture.
When he turns into the insect, he's purple again. It's like, where did it go?
I presume that Pinky go down further.
On the toy, I just had to stick with the purple, of course. I mean, maybe in a future release, maybe we could do the all charcoal version, but like this was obviously the Bombshell. Also, we did open up the canopy a little bit as well because that is accurate to the series as well, the way it looks. And so I thought that was kind of beholden. But the thing about the Insecticons here that I love that's updated from the G1 verse is
what we need to know.
What happened?
Oh,
it's actually worked out pretty well.
That's
awesome.
Yeah, so I thought that was like a really nice nod to put it in there because we never really saw that in any Insecticons.
And I think the fans have kind of spoken that they really like the Insecticons, right? They tend to be like when the wave comes out, the ones that, move.
I'm indifferent on them.
So,
I think they were sort of important to complete out the, More Than Meets the Eye / G1 Season 1 series.
We got more. We got
a lot.
Later in the season.
Let's do another.
Jimmy, are we okay with the stream? I don't know if it's frozen.
Really excited about this figure,
it should be
personally.
okay.
I
just
talking about how to get her into the line.
I think
we
it's
can hear him, but the picture's not moving on my side.
Excited everybody in the building. For anybody that's ever had a chance to walk around in the building here.
Oh, they're doing a walk around.
They did have some shelves up behind them, didn't they?
I saw some Studio Series stuff up there.
Yeah. Saw Rhinox, I think. Maybe Air Razor.
I like the silver on Bombshell. That pops nicely.
On her and like the
here we go. Here we are.
Strong arm.
Like a reshield,
she looks good.
You can't even tell. This thing is blasting right out of the RID animation. We went ham on the deco scheme as well, if you could tell. We even gave her the handheld
on the
That's very wide and squashed.
Yeah.
The face deco is
got a backpack on her.
Absolutely overboard. I was definitely arguing with.
She was quite a chunky bot, though. To be fair.
I just wanted her to be chunkier. If that makes sense.
She's a bit sleek, isn't she, for her kind of?
It's wild. You get
character.
the translucent light bar. That's on a 5.
It's obviously what you call it, Elita, isn't it?
Yeah, it does look like it.
I just wanted it to be more chunkier.
Make everything possible.
Oh, like
wave the magic wand and Alakazam.
Make it upscale it.
This thing is really dope. And
it brings in another level of fandom into Legacy.
Yeah, it would have made the old mode a little bit beefier as well, which would have been good.
Transformers fans from any generation.
You can see that face.
I do I do love the head
2015,
sculpt, but I just
2001,
feel like the head's too
1984.
big for the body. I
After
think
you were
they
born,
should have
like the rest of
upscaled
us,
it.
you know. So 2007 live action, we have all we want to do. things.
Still on the possible list.
Yeah,
So-
because the RID series had a lot of gems,
It did.
a lot of
It
gems,
did.
a lot of
So we
outstanding
have-
characters.
We have one more deluxe to talk about, and I realize I kind of skipped over core class. So after
we can do
deluxe,
that after.
we're going to go
Come
back to core class.
class.
We have something fun to talk about there.
That's fine.
So-
We can skip over core
Final
class. I've got no
deluxe.
issue
This
with
one's
that.
going to be a little bit
Oh,
of
yeah. You and
out
me
there for
both.
some people, but I also think a
Ooh.
lot of
Are we
people
on
are very
here?
excited.
Detritus.
Physically
Yeah.
We're going to bring
Is this
So this-
the Hound free? Yeah.
Yeah, this is
So
the
obviously, as you know,
eHobby
the year
exclusive
of,
detritus
Legacy
who was
here
a
is
Junkion in
Junkions.
the
But
Japanese
you can't
series.
have
Tell Pete. I know he's in the chat. Pete, I'm going to buy you 6 of them.
without detritus
Aw.
because he is a
I like
Junkion,
this, and also it means that obviously we're going to get our updated Earth mode Hound as well at some point.
He can play both sides.
It's a
So he
travesty we
does
haven't
have
got
an
Hound
Autobot
first, though,
and a
because it kind of
Decepticon.
annoys me.
It
they
is a
do
bit.
this.
Character.
Yeah.
You actually worked
It is a
on this
bit.
for me, Evan, which was
You were-
Maybe
very
they're being
great.
cheeky and
saying
hoping
that
people will buy
I
this
was-
first.
But yeah, no, it's just,
Who doesn't
Well, maybe they're getting the QC issues out of the way on this one first, where people won't complain so much.
stands out 'cause it's different.
I like
And
the
then maybe some
placement of
people
his
on the
weapon
team
and
really
his
feel that
alt
facial
mode. That's
hair
quite cool.
Great.
Is it
I don't know.
dinky
Also,
weapon
I
if
was
he
lazy
gets
and
it
my wife
fucking-
pulled my beard, so I lucked out.
It is.
If
So
you're a Junkion, you should be rocking something.
it's fair. It's fair.
it's very true.
All right. So that does it for Legacy
Nice gold on
Evolution
there.
Wave 4 reveals for the deluxes, anyways. So like I said, we skipped over core class, not on purpose, but we have some fun stuff to show.
We're going with the flow. It's
We're going
live,
with the flow,
Buzzsaw.
it's
whatever.
Give us a
We,
bloody
so
buzzsaw.
we
That's
have-
what we
we've done
want.
5 Dino
What,
bots.
that over Throttlebots?
6 Dino bot, right?
I want
We
all the
have- Let's show
Autobots.
off our final.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
you
frenzy
want
to go with our Rumble.
We have Snarl. This is going to be great.
Oh,
Oh, Tiny Snow.
I love all of
With the
Dino
Paintwork
gappiest
looks-
thighs you've ever seen.
Oh, I think he's got the same transformation. It seems.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
The
everybody,
paintwork
here's the
looks
final
amazing
Dinobot
on
you're
that.
waiting to complete
Paint
the
is
core
good.
class
The,
Dinobots.
the dinky like spikes,
Yeah.
particularly at the front.
It's hanging on there with
His
a
front
I like the
is
fact
a little
that-
bit small. His head is right on the floor.
Look at the
isn't it?
hands. Look at the hands.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, I feel like
There's a
sometimes
bit
Snarl
gappage
gets
there.
the shaft.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
don't know
like,
why.
yeah, I don't know why.
But you know
either.
what?
So
That's
it's
still
why.
quite cool.
Yeah.
That's still
No,
pretty
I know you're.
decent.
I know you're
Gold
collecting them,
Use all the
Jay.
gold on him
Yeah.
because
I just-
he has so
It's-
much.
It looks like one of the
compared to
better
others,
ones, to be honest
which
with
is
you.
what I had to do for the
Yeah.
bigger scale one as well.
I was going to
I
say,
know.
it actually
Getting
came
my
out
Snarl
nice.
just the other
And
day,
you
the
know
bigger
what I
Snarl.
also
I'm very happy
noticed?
with that
I
boy.
think
This
is my
is-
first time really studying.
He's got
Oh,
a
yeah,
sword as
all the
well. I
things.
mean, you know, how many of the others came with their
Have
swords?
a lot of hollowness to him at all. Like he's
And this will
filled
make
out
Volcanicus,
the
won't it?
legs.
This is the last
I
one.
feel like because he was
Yeah.
the last one, we kind of figured out what we were doing. And
We kind of figured
about
out.
being-
after-
That's being transparent, Evan.
1982.
Just a
Finally
bit.
figured out what we were
Your
doing.
Dino
Yeah.
bots.
It took us
It's always
6 to
funny,
7
one of the
figures,
biggest
and we
complaints
finally
we get
figured
from
out.
Everybody is like, I want to buy all my Dinobots at once. And
Yeah.
we're like, we're gonna do it. We're gonna give you
I
a
just
chance.
realized we
Gift
need
set?
to get a core wheeljack.
Yeah, gift set.
somewhere because now we got the Optimus and Bumblebee.
Yeah,
now we
yeah.
got all the dinos.
And then
we'll get
There we
there.
go,
There
Volcanicus.
was a bigger plan here altogether, right? So this is your chance. Now you get to see
Chunky.
Volcanicus in his complete form. We've been teasing this along the way. So
We have. So here he is all together. Please excuse the fact that the Grimlock that is attached to his foot is unpainted. Someone keeps stealing my painted Grimlocks.
I
So,
wonder why.
I'm not gonna
yeah.
fess up to it. It's not me.
But yeah,
I mean,
there we go. There they are,
it certainly is a combiner.
Is that the right way
You think
around?
you'll
or
do
the
the other
left?
combiners like this?
It's really
Core
impressive what we're
combiner
able to do
sets?
for a core class
I think they could.
Like,
Could
Yeah.
get a core Manosaur at this rate.
Combiner. We
Mm.
have done
Yep.
smaller combiners before, but in core class, this is our
Yep.
first.
Yep.
And I'm
How did he scale much the same to probably a bit smaller than Combiner Wars
Yeah.
without the upgrade kits?
I mean, just because
Oh yeah,
of
they're much smaller than
the way
combiner
the
boards.
Wow,
But
yeah.
the size of a
like he can
Oh hello.
Voyager
Hello.
leader
like,
class.
still on turbo kick.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's got a lot
Yeah.
of rigidity, hasn't he? I remember seeing quite a few
But,
posts of
no, I'm
people putting
hoping
him up
other folks
without
who have been
snarl
building
and still
along
being able to.
making crazy
combine
monstrosities out of these guys because
Do you
they
know,
build the 5mm
I
force
sound
system.
very one-dimensional here,
Yeah.
but I cannot understand why
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Slag
exactly.
is the chest and Grimlock is the
He
leg.
also
That's
should
just
be
alien to
keeping
me.
them together.
But I don't think Dinobots should combine, and I'll die on that hill.
And then good news for anybody who like wasn't aware or didn't realize maybe that we were going to do all the Dinobots and skipped Sludge and Slug in Wave 1. I know we were pretty obvious about it, but you know some people
Yeah.
just don't want to buy in. Now that you're seeing Volcanicus, we did pull those two as carry forwards into Wave 4. So
Mind you, if they're going to do a mini Predaking, I'm not into core class, but I would have to probably do it.
Pretty sure they're also still
You do have an
available
affinity with Predaking.
You can pre-order them right now.
Maybe.
While you're pre-ordering, you're
Whatever gave you that idea.
you can put
Yeah,
the
I
whole
don't
thing
know.
together. This is
Yeah,
really
Dino
awesome.
King
All
repaint.
right,
Great
so that
shout,
was a
Andy.
Core class Volcanicus, clearly great. Very exciting. Again, when you go pre-order this, make sure you pick up the rest so you can put together your Volcanicus. So now
Buy them all again.
Go back to the normal order that we normally work in. So we're going to go to Voyager class. This one I'm very excited about because I really love the colors on this. So we got Voyager class Bludgeon.
Oh,
That looks cool.
This is,
oh dear, that's got my attention. That's the Tarn repaint, isn't it?
Yeah, the
Yes.
colours pop.
absolutely ridiculous.
That is.
So,
Oh yeah.
So
No,
you
that's gonna
guys
be
know
hard
that
to ignore.
Mara worked on this
Look at that
with me,
face
and,
sculpt.
This is based on
That is
Alex
very
Bennett
bludgeon.
of,
Yeah.
the IDW series Bludgeon. That
Yeah,
is
damn it.
obviously
That's a purchase.
reset of
The
Mara.
gangliness of his
As you
posability
can
as
see,
well.
the
It
new
just suits the
alt
character
head
so
and then
well.
The sword.
Oh
which is
yes.
really.
Do you know what I
really
like
nice.
about it is that I don't think of Bludgeon as like a samurai. I think of him like psychotic, like very like IDW was when he had half his face missing and he was like losing his mind a bit. And this kind of looks a bit Joker colours to me. So I like that kind of erraticness to it.
And they did actually, the green really. pops.
no,
Yeah,
that's
Bludgeon's
pretty
just
on
got one of
point.
those color schemes
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
I think kind of reign
And I mean, the
supreme.
day we revealed Tarn PulseCon last year was just like, I think by the
Damn
time
it, that's a purchase.
it was
And the
like-
chat is also very happy.
Yeah.
Apart from
Clearly,
Pete, who
it was
just
kind of
wants
like
more
from the get-go
Junkions.
what was happening.
He does give Cyberverse vibes of the
little
bludgeon
bit,
that was
Yeah.
shown there,
Yeah.
which is, I kind of like that bludgeon quite a bit. So this
Yeah, there is a
really,
bit of
I mean,
Cyberverse
he always
influence, isn't there?
crushes it with
Especially the
finger
orange.
articulation.
Of course, Tarn was in Cyberverse, so
right here.
well, some guy just said, will they do Monstructor? That would be very cool. Monstructor and Bludgeon. I'd be very happy with that.
Amazing.
Open mouth.
Be the first time we've had Monstructor since G1, right?
Red.
Yes. Oh no, there was a third-party one. Was it?
Yeah.
I think
So
this one. Was it Fans Project? I forget. It was very early.
Together and have your big giant,
A lot of accessories here.
Has he still got light
he's
paint in
pretty
it,
decked
seems?
out as well in accessories.
Yeah, I think so.
Two cannons come off.
Oh.
And it looks like solid fill, actually. I could be wrong.
Yeah,
It's hard to tell.
It just looks like solid fill for it. I hope so, because I think, like for me, light piping without any light just looks dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
character, right?
I can
So,
see
and I
the
think
difference in
everybody's been waiting for
the
this.
light
This is the
through the
catalyst
eyes here,
piece
so it feels
for
like
the
light
Junkions.
piping to me.
I think this will be the thing that
Fans
makes
Project,
it
thank
so
you, Bristol.
everybody can really give
Another
us those
Junkion.
crazy builds once they get this in hand. Like they already have it.
Knows what I'm gonna
They have
say.
the building. It's been insane, but like
Oh,
this
Pete's
is gonna
excited.
really
Is this
pull
a-
it
I
together.
know.
I also
Bulkhead
really
retool.
how this
Mate,
is
calm your semi.
you guys killed it.
Oh
So,
wow.
rad.
That's a
cool.
chunky
You
boy.
helped name this too, right?
Yeah,
Oh, he's ordered a truck. He's a dump truck. I like that.
It's
actually quite cool.
And so he's Voyager.
We were going
Yeah,
back to
he's-
all kinds of different
He's a
like a
he's a
bulkhead.
chunky lad.
Shout out to Marcelo.
He is very bulkhead,
who
isn't he?
actually worked on a lot
Yeah.
of the Junkions for.
It's pretty much the same head
concept
sculpt as
art, and
Bulkhead, isn't it?
Mm.
Brought
I'd
it
say,
home
but
on the transformation.
More animated
He's got-
style, isn't it, with that big
Worked
jaw?
closely on the
He's got all the size to him.
And
Yeah,
as
yeah.
you can see, he's got the big trash
Chunky
compactor
on it, yeah,
weapon
very
there,
true.
which is really
That's very
I
cool.
mean, there's a lot of cool accessories with this character.
Come on, Pete.
as
Even
well.
you gotta like that
Let
one.
me, you know what? I'll break out a little scrap hook here,
What's his name?
so you can actually see the evil
take over.
fusion.
Didn't actually get the name. You were talking
No.
over it.
I feel like they did kind of mention him previously, trash something, but
such a fun platform to just go wild with. Just let your imagination just get crazy. You know what I mean? So the front does come off here, pops
Okay.
off. Actually, as you can see in robot mode, I actually flexed his big shoulders a little bit more. I kind of like to keep them up there instead of in the back. I
Yep.
just think it's cleaner looking mode. But you can see the front.
this is what we saw on the artwork, isn't it? With
Camera here.
Oh, like the mix and match.
That like locks in quite. Oh, that's right. I think.
You got to take the blast.
Yeah, but I kind of
Oh,
want to show.
sorry,
you
Mark.
what
QC
the-
issues there, I'm afraid.
Yeah, of course. I don't know. Like
I
it's
didn't-
crazy,
I can
like
see
the
the
name of
idea.
Winnebago.
Yeah.
It's very Mad Max, isn't it?
It is very Mad Max.
So,
I like
the
it.
colors are all matching to the other Junkions. I mean, it's just really nice to get the Voyager class to have a Junkion, and
Yeah.
he
Wonderful
Yeah,
to
it's
get a
good.
leader class Junkion.
yeah, and I love the trash
Good.
arms, like very perfect to like what you're used to seeing come and pick up big commercial trash.
It's funny when
It
we
fits
were
in.
when
Planet
we
of
were-
the
Andy's in the
Junk,
chat.
right?
when we were working on this, I actually went to a waste management place and I started
Waste
taking
management.
pictures of all the dump trucks.
That's not
It's
a name, is
wild
it?
how
Waste
many,
management.
details
That's a
there
terrible
are.
name if it was.
No.
I know it's on point, but come on, try harder.
Planet of Junk. They're still picking up trash. So
Yeah.
we have made sure that the Junkions trash gets picked up. So yeah, I
brilliant system.
can't wait to see what people pull off with this.
Oh, I know. I'll try to post a hidden little combined thing going on.
Oh, yeah.
there.
Oh,
There
yeah.
might be
Oh,
something
the head and
else.
combine thing. Okay. Junkie on Combiner. We have been saying
If
it.
you're not following
People are
Mark on
going to have
social
real
media
fun
already,
putting
sure you
different combinations
So,
together with
that
these
does it
Junkions.
It's just going to be a make your own combiner, isn't it?
So we have
Pretty
one
much.
new
Yeah.
leader class. In
Pretty
the final
very
wave
scramble
of the year.
city.
We totally pipeline this, but
Hey.
everybody knew it
Oh,
was
we've
coming.
seen
Oh,
this.
this is
Yeah.
yeah.
Quick. But
Nice color.
look at this blue glory.
I actually
Glorious.
prefer that
The
color
Goodwing and
to the green
the
that
Prime
came out.
series
That's
was a
got a
little
bit more life to it,
prominent
particularly with the
from,
yellow highlights.
having a
Yep.
lot more
Face,
parts
the
than
face
Sky
sculpt
Quake,
is
but,
that's got a lot of
I
character
mean,
to it as well.
In this mold, Yugi-san
Yeah,
that
very
worked
cool.
on this, and we changed up a lot of the deco ops. As you can see, he's got like the flight
That's pretty cool.
Decepticon symbol on him,
Oh,
which was
yeah.
a nice little like hint in the series that had it. Also, we got a new piece on the front of the Gatling gun, which is more or less like his big, huge blaster that he showcased in the animation.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
He
a
does
lot of
look
these
good.
have had Takara influence,
Still
and
has
the designers come over from
needle nose in
Takara,
case there's
Yeah.
other
Work on it
things
simultaneously.
eventually coming, you can,
You can
which
still
I'm guessing
dock
that the
on
previous
top with
releases
those
have
two
not.
caps. You know what?
Oh, they have-
Oh,
they have,
oh,
yeah.
As you can see, the translucent.
Okay,
like,
they just seem to be
like,
talking about it quite a bit,
the
as if to
cockpit
say
in the
say
series
like,
is a
oh, this is
silver,
like
so
a
we actually
first time
ended up
kind of
doing,
thing.
like a nice.
No,
on the
it's
Instagram
silver,
accounts, they're
like,
talking about the
overspray
mold
in the
design.
cockpit.
They do
And
usually name drop them
so
on
cockpit that
the
you can
streams.
actually see the
Yeah.
seats.
Dilly, okay.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do that
Yeah.
more. Like
It's
that
really
was
cool.
such a nice little detail. Like I said, shout out to Yuki-san. He went ham on this, and it's a gorgeous
Looks so
figure.
good. All right.
Beautiful.
So that does it for Legacy Wave 4 reveals. There's a lot there.
Wave 4 already,
We don't
wow.
have a pre-order date for them yet. We will definitely get back to you on that. Make sure to keep an eye on social media. Hasbro Pulse.
Mark is
as
excited.
well as all of our social
He isn't he? He's in his element.
So
Wow.
before we have a little bit more stuff to go over, we have a couple things we're going to recap that pre-ordered
right.
last week. We want to talk to you about them because these guys worked really hard on both of them. Each
More
of you
stuff.
worked on one. And we have two more
stuff.
things to reveal that are going to pre-order later this week. But before we do that, we had a good friend of the brand stop by to talk about some awesome artwork. Rich Pellegrino is a good friend of ours, happens to live in Massachusetts. He has a couple prints coming out at More Art Gallery today, actually. So let's take a look at that.
Let's
Hey,
look at some pictures.
Transformers fans, great to see you. Having a chance to sit down with our good friend Rich Pellegrino here. Thank you for joining us. Why don't
Lovely,
you
thanks.
yourself?
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, Ben. This is a great honor for me. I'm a huge fan of the Transformers.
Good job.
brand,
Those shorts
and,
aren't
can't
any
believe
more
it's
than
really
that.
Short shorts.
So, to give you guys a little bit of info, Rich has a couple of
Use a new
fun
phrase
prints
to dropping
coming
a
out for
bollock.
Transformers that we'll actually release today. With
Oh
more
yeah, we saw
figures.
this, didn't we?
So
Yeah.
let's talk about it. So we're going to throw up on the screen here. Let's take a look. We have the toy version of this, right? That's
Yes.
the start.
So I went with the original 84, 85, well, the 84 More Than Meets the Eye episode, and I did a toyed up stickered version and went for the old Sears catalog vintage look on it.
It's so good. I love
Sears
you got
catalog.
The Autobot head, the icon, the shield stretching out, looks
Yep.
just like the animation, the grids behind it.
Yep.
I want a
Really good
clean
stuff. There's,
version.
You got everybody in here.
I don't have everybody, so I actually did do a little bit of, and please don't at me in the comments. I did run Puffer Gears, and I think Wind Charger from the More
Please
Than-
don't lynch me. Please don't lynch me.
I don't know. They just used to get on my nerves when I was a kid. Yeah.
Wait till Mark sees it. Huffer's his boy.
I'm sorry.
So
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
gonna be-
dear.
it'll be fun.
Oh,
So there's also
Mark is a
another
huffer lad.
version of the same poster, but you change it
How
up
do you explain
quite a bit
invisible
to
hand
give it a very
syndrome,
different
Mark?
look. So let's take a look at this. Is
Explain
the
yourself,
animation version, right?
Right. Yeah. So I did two versions because
This is
I'm
the
a
toon
total
version.
nerd and a huge.
Oh, there you
fan
go,
of
Joe. There's your cleaner version.
whole thing. And so the cartoon version is just how we saw them as a kid on the screen. But the toys I had looked kind of not so much like what was on the TV, so I had to go with the two versions, like what I wish I had when I was a kid.
Perfect.
Because they paid me double.
So why don't we? You were super nice. You sent us this great video of your entire process of like how it works and like.
Oh, I love seeing this kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Digital painting. So we're gonna throw that video up here for all you fans. You get to kind of look at Rich's process.
pretty
So
amazing,
let's
isn't
talk
it?
about how you work through creating this.
That just takes so long to do.
So many layers.
The whole process for this one took a long time, and I knew I wanted to kind of evoke the original intro, right? And then drawing each figure. So once I kind of had an idea for the composition, like Prime would be in the front, I'd had to have Bumblebee and Wheeljack and his right-hand man, Jazz and Ironhide right next to him on his sides. And then it was kind of parsing out who goes with who. So Sunstreaker and Sideswipe would be there together because they're brothers and all that. And on the other side, you got Cliffjumper and Hound. They were, really good friends in the beginning too, right? So as far as like the drawing goes, once I have like a loose sketch down, I'll either take pictures of figures I have or find something I can like through either screenshots or pictures online and then just draw inspiration from that. And try to get it as, close to the old cartoon accuracy as possible, which took a lot of time because there were so many versions of how they were drawn sometimes in each episode.
So many iterations.
So yeah, it was really
Thanks,
interesting.
ACOM.
And then the whole process is just done in Procreate. So just starting with blocks and then rendering it out.
Yeah, it's awesome to watch. Like in this video, when you sent it to me and I got to look at it, like seeing like the layers build and like how you bounce back around to make sure you're building each character up the same way. Or like I think if you notice in the video, there's the part of Braun's leg where you're like, it looks kind of flat, but then you get that element of like where his joint is from his foot. And I was like, there it is. Like that's Braun. And then yeah. And Evan shares your pain, I promise. Like when he works on the 86 Studio Series stuff, he's just like watching. He's like, in this scene it's that, but this scene it's that. And then he's got his Pantone book out. So he gets it.
I was thinking about him saying that I think in a live stream once, and I was thinking, yes, I'm literally dealing with something like that right now. He's talking about actual toys, and I'm just doing a little illustration, but I was like, it looks so different from each one. Like, how am I going to get this right?
Yeah, you just got to do your best, and it does. This poster looks great, both of them.
Thank you.
Personally, I think I'm in on the animation one. I just like that, like
the animation
richer
one
tone.
for
I think
me.
it is like bright on the toy, and it's like a little more.
Braun looks just like the Studio Series 86 toy now.
On the,
on
the one.
And even the Bumblebee's got like the same masterpiece face to it. That sort of
and then we have an oversized
happy-go-lucky smile
4x36 poster that has a little hand-painted remark sketch in the lower right corner, and I did one of each of the 15 Autobots.
Oh, awesome.
So they're all painted in acrylic wash, and it's I wanted to make them unique for collectors.
That's great.
One of a kind.
They can get those at More Art Gallery starting today. 6:20.
Starting today, yeah.
Perfect. Do you know what time?
I don't know what time, but I'm hoping that they're up by now.
Perfect. Okay. So again, thanks so much for stopping by. Like this is great.
We'll get these in the UK.
I'm going to ask the question.
Oh yeah,
because I want to know
we'll
because
go
we all have
ourselves to
our
UK.
alliance.
Oh, do they? Oh, thank
Yeah.
you, Jamie. I didn't know that.
Decepticon. Do you have a choice?
Man, I think I want to be an Autobot, but I might be a Decepticon at heart because I love Starscream so much.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Starscream. That's
Decepticon one's coming as well.
Send
Don't
that
you?
Everybody head to More Art Gallery after you buy your pre-order toys from today, and check out the posters, add them to your collection, hang them up on your wall.
Swear to God, if he does Rumble as red.
At More Art Gallery, make sure to
well, if he does both Rumble and Frenzy, then
pre-orders.
Do two versions.
Stopping by.
Thank you so much.
No bombshell.
And everybody, thanks for tuning in, checking this out. Make sure you post these on Instagram and wherever you like to put up your social media. And Rich, where can they find you?
On Instagram, Rich Pellegrino Art, and then on my website, just richpellegrino.com.
Perfect.
Got his own website. Very nice.
Yeah. Thank you again, Rich, for stopping by. So we had a couple pre-orders last week that kind of came out of nowhere. Some of it had leaked. People knew half of the first one we're going to talk about. I really love all the comments. Everybody's like, "Oh, making us relive our trauma," and like, "Where's my credit card?" Like that was the whole point when we started talking about this, so it's perfect. Let's talk about the Studio Series Death Scene 2.
I mean, you are making money off children's tears, so fine.
I love this. Love this.
Has anyone ordered this yet?
Your unbridled enthusiasm.
Is it up for pre-order yet?
That this happened.
Oh yes,
yeah. This as a joke, and then
don't actually have the blast effects coming out to them. My God, that's a bit on the nose.
It's such an iconic part of the movie that building out the world of
they
Studio
need
I
to-
like Ironhide. I like the
Needed
chest blast.
Well,
But
okay. What is
like you guys said on the show last week, I just think Prowl looks more disappointed than anything else.
Toy, right? And what is more iconic than the death scenes of your favorite characters? Oh,
the mouths, the shattered
Soon to be followed by
windows.
Wheeljack and Windcharger.
yes. So
Oh.
So this is also an homage to a previous Earthrise exclusive that we did, where you got Prowl and Ironhide.
Yep.
But these are obviously the updated Studio Series versions. So Prowl has a bit of new tooling. He has a new head and a new chest so that he can accept a blast effect port.
Wait, does that mean we're going to get Studio
One of the reasons
Series
I wanted to do
86
it was
Prowl
because that Earthrise version that we
without
previously
the
released
damage?
had black
I hope
thighs
so.
and black waist.
I would have thought so.
And it was like,
And I think a
that's
lot of people would like an updated Studio Series
so
86
yeah, and then
Ironhide with the yellow
obviously
stripe.
You guys can see
Yeah.
molded windows this
I
time.
was just gonna
Solid,
say,
no
solid,
clear.
yeah.
And no clear
just another
plastic.
big point of difference for this
I
character.
mean, technically, isn't this Studio Series 86? Because that's kind of his
Yeah.
only involvement in the movie, was having a hole in his chest.
Yeah.
Hey, he took a shot at Scavenger.
He's got his yellow stripe.
yeah.
He's got
Okay,
his
so he's got a 100% miss record.
Yeah.
It totally makes
Sorry, I know he's your boy. I know you like him.
really build
Hey, Ironhide's my boy.
He got grumpy. Oh wait, oh yeah.
such a pivotal and important moment in the movie that it seemed like
Just saying,
something
all the Decepticons came away unscathed on that attack on the shuttle.
They really did.
So we could
I mean,
have him
Hot Rod did
crawling
more damage to
I
them from
might
the
have
ground,
been
didn't he?
looking for
He did, yeah. With binoculars on.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Throws them away.
so good.
Yeah. Worked on the partial with Yuya-san.
There's for you,
the
Rohan,
partial that we did there,
James Hobson,
but
you guys,
it's-
James from Moore
It's a
Art
fun
here.
set.
We're based in
I
the
mean,
UK.
we went back
Oh,
and
there you
forth.
go.
Like, well, should Prowl be gray because he also turns
fully
gray
recommend
for like
these
1
guys.
second.
Yeah,
And
we were trying to figure out.
Takara
it was like-
Tomy wrote back and was like, "Please don't."
Yeah, it was like, are they dead or are they dying?
Yes.
Like we were like, no, it's the action
get
of the
my
moment
order
when
in.
they're getting
Yeah.
hit with the blast. So
Exactly.
So we
Exactly.
Unless you get your yellow stripe down the side of it.
Overwhelmingly positive as we were hoping it would be. It was
And you got the
slightly
blue
a hard
windows
sell to
and-
leadership, and they're like, "You're gonna make a."
It's probably about as 86 as
They
it's going to
like
get,
the
isn't
idea,
it?
But they're like, "Is that a little too dark?" And we're like, "No, this is for the fans. This is
I
exclusive."
still think if you're going to go full trauma, you're going to have Prowl with like orange eyes and mouth.
Smoke coming out of his
We
mouth.
tried to get in there just because in animation it's just like a black void. So it's
Yeah.
like, oh, we'll just add like a bit of inner shell.
Perfect.
Love that.
All right, we had another.
We've got to get Ratchet as well because Ratchet's
Not
got shot twice or whatever through the chest.
Doing something.
We still haven't got the normal Ratchet. We need to get that.
That's true. Yeah. Well, Ironhide out, so Ratchet will not be far away.
Yeah, hopefully.
And a huge value as well in the item. In the
Good
fact
lord,
that
we've got a lot on today, haven't we?
did.
This is
along with
the
some
Wow.
Auto Trooper pack,
As
isn't
the guys
it?
This
bring
is
the-
Oh yeah, the
Great
4-pack.
There's
Isn't
a
it?
lot.
The
A four pack with 3 deluxe.
Skywalker, sorry, Thundercracker / not Thundercracker.
You all spoke overwhelmingly and bought this very quickly. I think it's pretty
Oh,
awesome.
you got everything.
I think so.
I think this was
We got
actually
all
really
heads.
well
We got all
priced.
heads. We got to talk about the
What
all
it is.
heads. So,
I know, but
Was
I'm
it?
going to have
This
to
is
buy
your
3 sets
legacy
now.
multi-pack.
I've ordered 3 sets. But
there's a lot.
Wow.
You do not need to buy 3 sets, Jimmy.
I do, Ian. I do.
Why? Why? Does the world
Trooper
stop turning if you buy
and
Troop
just
building.
2 or
Explain the
even 1?
reasons on Friday.
partial that was the
I will not be. I will not be
Stormtrooper.
stopped. I will not be
Obviously,
deterred.
Collected G-Axis
It's science.
from the UK comics. That's the G2.
I still want
Big
Snowcap
Bad.
from that
He has
Ironhide
a whole
mold.
entire army with him, which
It's-
is all
yeah, there's
these
got
crazy
Snowcat
looking
elements to it.
Decepticon dudes
I love
that, yeah, they're really,
Such
really.
minty goodness.
They really,
It does- it does have a
the
taste of
color
peppermint
choice
to it,
there
doesn't
was, interesting because I almost
Just a
went
bit.
with the green that we actually did on Jaxus, but ended up doing the teal.
I think the paint looks good.
because wanted
I think
to
the
show
colours
that
look good.
they're the
Yeah.
solo Jaxus. They're not really.
But
on
I'll
the
say
level
it:
of
are people
Jaxus.
buying it just for the Sharkticon
But
or
he
the
did have a
Yeah,
couple-
Phil-
so we
yeah,
came
Baylor,
up with a
Actually,
great
no,
system
no,
of the
Ian,
face
and
plates.
I'll have it such a suggestion.
anyone aside from Jamie who will buy 3 or 4 packs just to have an
I
army.
think people are buying it for Jirax's foot soldiers, to be honest, as well.
Unfortunately, the
Okay.
To stand for this of the
Stormtrooper
and the
Cybertronian
Seeker
Empire.
do not have those,
Yeah.
but they also.
I wouldn't mind
the
that
Quick
Seeker, to be
Stormtrooper also
fair.
has
Oh,
those.
I think
comes
a
with
lot
2
of
heads. I
people
didn't
want
know
that
that.
But beware,
The
Andy
Seeker
will
does
be
not
coming
have
to
his
your
old
house
head
and saying
because
it's not the Seeker you
his
want
was,
it to be.
Older WWE item right there.
He'll knock on your
Just a little bit.
knock on your jaw just to say that, and then get in the car and go back home.
Yes.
Obviously, as you know, you want to flex out your entire army of Seekers. I
Yep.
mean, and
And he
this,
appears way more purple.
Do you know? I think
here,
it's
you're
close to a
seeing
dance.
hopefully
This is
then the
good.
picture turns to blue.
Yeah.
I know, like for some of you, I kind of pulled you, just be like, does anybody want a purple seeker? Knowing this was coming, like we were just tracking to make sure this was going to come.
I have a
So you
purple
didn't-
seeker, thank you. It's called Skywalker.
Lavender.
Lavender, yeah.
Lavender, yeah. At best, this is lavender.
It's matching
Mauve.
Mark's shirt.
It is.
It's funny
There
how
were
the
just a
light
bunch of
throws at you
nameless
because I
systems and
honestly thought it
nameless
was more
cassettes
lilac.
that were just like
Yeah.
random.
It's
Yeah.
probably a good shout.
Here you go.
Well, they said there he's more purple in the flesh.
You know, he
but-
leaned
Yeah.
a little bit, in my opinion, but I still think
Does
that
anyone
it's
remember
the
the name of
Americans
it?
though, using a word like lilac might be
like
beyond
for
them.
your entire army, and then
I will
mean,
say
look
though,
at
that is the
other
Earthrise jet, and that
there's
is
so
one
many
of the
things
best
going on
chunk
here. The auto
molds
trooper,
I've ever held.
Kapow, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's
absolutely.
like one of those things that I think everybody was thinking
Is
about.
that his name? Kaplan?
No,
Should we-
no,
I saw a lot of comments about that being like, oh, we got an Autobot trooper, right?
Yeah.
Like they were
Yes.
very excited that they now have a army builder Autobot character. It's easy for the bad guys. We have a lot of that in
Yeah.
the animation.
That
True.
alternator's head as well. That
Yep.
was cool. Yeah, I
The
just
old
this.
Kiss players have
Yes,
So it's
Yeah.
like, oh man, we're digging
Come
deep.
Yeah, I didn't realise they got alternate heads. You've got blue visor and red visor for the
I
Autobot
love
Trooper.
This,
Yes.
the bailiff mold here on the
Yeah.
Quintesson Trooper. I mean, I know like Quintesson.
Of course, it's the problem. If you just want one of these figures, you have to go to Jamie when he has 99 sets of them. But other than that, you are stuffed.
Really awesome, and
There's
then
going to
the
be
weapon
quite a few
loadout for
people
the
doing
guy, the
swapsies, I think.
accessories, really thorough. Love
I mean,
that
I do want the Alicon, but it's like
actually comes out. I
the
love
Trooper
that.
looks quite cool, but I'm concerned that's going to yellow to buggery.
Hmm.
And the gator face.
To be honest, I think a lot of stuff's going to go yelled sooner
this
than
package
you
is
think.
really fun.
But you know,
Yeah.
So that's the recap. Thanks everybody. Huge support.
Adds to
Keep
the
in those
character.
comments. We love them online.
yeah.
But we didn't get a chance to like talk about it. You got one more thing? you
I
want to
got
say?
one more thing.
Okay,
The
what's yours?
horns are actually removable, so you can actually
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of flex them
Ooh.
down, flex them up. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
So
Yeah.
fun.
He's always so proud of his work, isn't he?
Have a chance.
He's
if you
like,
haven't
I spent
pre-ordered
ages
yet,
doing this
it's
bit.
available on,
Yeah, I would be as well.
pretty
I'd be
sure
like,
they
To be
sold
fair,
out
you're
pretty
toiling
quickly,
away
so
in a
sorry
factory
about
for however many
Yeah.
weeks, and it's just like done in a 45-minute live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming a bunch of
But
people.
millions will
grabbed
be
it.
sold around the world.
Yeah, I mean, that's the
No,
point,
true.
right? It's a troop
I'm
building.
sure he'll
It's
get a lot of that.
and
Yeah, I hope
he's got
so.
fantastic
All right.
dental work as
So this
well.
has
Have you
been really
noticed?
long.
That's
I like his
Couple more
beard.
pre-orders happening this week. So we have the ones today that we talked about earlier: Studio Series Mirage and Studio Series Primal, as well as the Pulse exclusive core pack.
So we have no
We also have two more
leader
pre-orders
apart from
that are
we saw Skyquake.
First is one that
Yeah.
leaked
The,
out of our
what's
Canadian
his name?
warehouse
Is
by accident. We
Thunder-
had pipelined it a few
Underwing?
streams ago. We have the classic
Dreadwind
Volvo VNR.
Alpha.
Optimus
Dreadwind,
Prime.
sorry, yeah.
So let's
Yeah.
finally show that off. Official reveal from our the stream here.
I
Oh,
called
uh,
it, didn't I? Called
Yeah,
it.
you
before
did.
the
Yeah,
start.
you did. You did. Volvo
Yeah.
Con-
Yeah, the last
Oh,
year I
is
got
that
to
with the
reveal that
Earthrise
on
trailer?
Monday.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's
There we
fairly
have
cut and paste trailer, but
classic Optimus.
I mean,
I will
so
say-
out in Singapore, so it was a bit easy to call.
Drew by a certain online delivery
The
company.
on
dropped
Prime,
the
particularly in
their
bot mode, looked quite
but
good.
did
That pops a
himself
bit.
in his Optimus colors, his iconic red and blue.
Yeah,
and his
classic.
trailer, his classic G1 trailer.
Oh wait,
So-
do you guys
Same
remember
one.
Amazon had a
Yeah.
poster
We're just
ages
covering
ago
him
for
again.
Amazon Prime.
So yeah, give us
Do you
all
think
the-
this
He
could
looks
be
spectacular. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Could be, yeah.
just with the
one that's
classic
repainted?
colors. I mean, obviously we released this mold as the Santa Claus Prime,
Yeah.
the
Yep.
Santa Prime, which
Yeah.
really looks good. But
I think the paint's come across really well on it.
Really quite
Yeah.
It really
outstanding.
matches with.
It
Do you
gives
guys
that
remember the
classic
alternator
punch
Optimus
and
Prime, the
pops
Dodge
that
Ram?
head sculpt.
Yes,
That
yes,
red,
we
it
do.
pops with that.
Gorgeous. Just the way Sam actually decorated this is really, really on point.
Yeah.
And it's just a fantastic vehicle mode
Yeah.
as well.
and
Yeah, the vehicle mode is
Yeah.
actually really stylish.
But no
Stylish
roller.
truck.
It's a
Yeah.
stylish
No
truck, and,
roller.
and huge
No.
thanks to Volvo for working with
Yes.
us on this.
You have to buy the core class to get a tiny,
Just
tiny
a little bit
roller.
bonus in its vehicle mode in that he has the blue fairings instead of the red fairings when you get a red Volvo
Does he
VNR.
just have one
It's-
exhaust
it's
stack?
red there, but we needed to have his iconic.
Oh,
blue legs
well,
to
it's
make
based on a
it pop
Volvo,
out.
so that's got to be what a
Yep.
Volvo actually has.
Clearly, he
Yeah.
has the Matrix in his chest, so that's super fun too. You can see it through.
It's gonna
Uh,
bug me.
And he's
Has
got
he
that
got
awesome head?
4 wing mirrors? 2
Yeah,
by the
4,
cab
yeah.
and then 2 at the
2
front.
Yeah, correct.
That seems too
Ooh,
many.
That looks. I like that. That's a nice
So
little
good.
pop right
Yeah.
there.
So this got all the yellow in there too, and
I don't know about the robot mode. The shoulders look a little
Mhm.
bit kind of
full on.
low.
Tucked in,
How
to
do
aren't
you
they?
make
Yeah.
the G1 Optimus Prime into a Volvo V?
Is that
Boom.
This
a
will be
pen
available
going
for
into the
pre-order at
Autobot
Hasbro
insignia?
Pulse and fan channel.
Mm.
On,
That's a
all
bit
places
bad.
that like to carry these items for us.
So those
Thursday.
pre-orders aren't up for
And
another
then we
couple of
started
days.
with Rise of the Beast, so like let's end with the Beast something. Let's throw it. This is something 100% for the fans. We have a Predacon to show off. This is our next gen select of the year. Actually, I think it might be our last gen select of the year.
Gen
It's going to come
Select.
out this fall. But clearly, everybody knew this.
Oh,
Steady your beating heart, Ian.
I mean, just looking
Wow.
at this in the camera
Have a
right now,
word.
as you can see,
Oh,
just
mate.
like the crazy black ant deco.
Is
And
that
the
with another
whole
head?
Inferno?
big
Sky
scavenger
Inferno.
from the Transmetal 2 line.
need to buy
you
two.
opened up her chest, actually.
well, it's a different paint scheme, so it's technically classed as one.
There's a little. Yeah, I wanted to paint it the teal green as well, but
I love the alternate
couldn't
head.
because it was a
Looks like
PA part.
Unicron's disciple.
But these colors here.
I mean, that's a
are
color scheme. As much as I love
really
the original,
cool. I mean,
that's a color scheme that suits it so much more.
Yeah, the raspberry metallic with a little bit of purple hits. And then even the eyes
Damn it, that's two. That's two. That's that and bludgeon. Oh,
the cool
bollocks.
posable head.
I mean, he's just such a great figure, and that face sculpt was so perfect the first time.
It was, yeah. I mean, there's money in that world.
Yeah.
Antagony, isn't it? Or as Bisto says in the comment.
Again, it's one of those color schemes that you see, and you're just like, wow, definitely want a toy of that. And
I remembered it was a repaint of Inferno. I just couldn't remember the name.
Is and it looks great.
Well, shit.
Yeah, so well done.
The texture that you got on there,
I have to say though, if I bought him, he'd always be in robot mode. It's just too nice in the robot mode. I like the alt mode, but the robot mode is just. So
I'm very much the same. Yeah, it's just like it's got a superior by two.
Be Jamie, by two.
He's such a dirty enabler.
So yeah, it's gonna be a fun week. We got pre-orders today. We got pre-orders on Thursday.
Yeah, no, that's good.
That
That and bludgeon for me.
TBD. We will let you know when we can get that. We're trying to be mindful. Clearly, there's a lot happening. A lot of stuff coming. July is going to be busy. We might still have some more reveals.
BMac's got a nice Prime Head t-shirt.
Some people definitely know are coming from stuff we've revealed before. We're going to try to see if we can get that in front of you before that happens. Just really want to show that off. So we got some more stuff. Still got stuff to show.
Stuff. We had a movie.
We had a movie. It's still doing great.
We gotta go to SDCC.
Transformers.
It's like Mark's had a couple before he came on the stream.
He's so happy about himself.
He's going, Alexis.
He's
The fan.
Thank you
I
so
want to
much.
drink
Yes,
wine.
thank you very much.
Little Rise of the Beast.
See, Alexis, that's how many shirt buttons you can have undone legally.
Rhinox was in Wave 2. Still pre-order Rhinox. Wave 1 available now. Purchase on Hasbro Pulse. Pretty sure if you order today, it should ship. So while you're doing your pre-orders this afternoon, add some Rise of the Beast stuff if you missed
But
it.
if you're in the UK, you might have to wait 5 weeks.
We have all the new stuff. Studio Series Mirage, Studio Series Primal. Both of those pre-order today, 1 p.m. Eastern. Again, Hasbro Pulse, as well as
Primal looks good.
online retailers that are taking place.
I could pick up Primal at a cheaper price, so I might not wait for immediate.
Playset Super Pack.
You're going to get that straight away, aren't you, Rohan? Mini Prime, Mini Bumblebee.
Do you know what? I was collecting the core class, but I sold them off.
And
So
then, so much reveals. And then these
know
other
Jamie
two,
will.
we have the Volvo Optimus Prime and the Gen Select will be available on Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern. So keep an eye on the socials for that. It'll go up. It's a good week. Transformers Tuesday, Transformers Thursday. We're
I'm
taking
struggling
over
to
the whole
house
week.
my existing Beast Wars collection. I can't put on
Legacy Wave 4, we
anymore.
will definitely be back
I'm
with
running out of shelves.
this is
soon as
it.
gets slotted for a date.
How does he remember all this stuff?
That's why he's talking. That's fine.
You guys want to add anything else before we
Art
give away?
prints, I guess.
Oh yeah, art prints. If you again,
there you
thanks
go.
to Rich for stopping by. I think I'm going to get the animation one.
Quite a lot to unpack there in this one.
He got from that one.
Loads of good stuff.
The vintage crackle.
No, Mick, there was no swoop this time.
So,
I mean, give it time. We've only just had snow.
Yeah,
Um,
it'll be next week,
I've
won't
not
it?
seen it yet.
They've now finished Volcanicus, so swoop will be on the way.
A little out of place. This is from the Amazon Battle for Brooklyn exclusive set. So if you're on Amazon, you're looking for some fun apparel from that movie, they have a whole slew of designs that you can get there as well. Make sure to go to Hasbro Pulse. We have a lot of fan merch for Transformers. You haven't bought that yet.
I bought some things.
Did you, Mark? Did you really?
We do have a lot of Tribe stuff going on.
I do wonder what Mark's collecting rooms are like. It's probably just
Optimus, I guess.
he probably hasn't even got walls. It's just made of Transformers being structure.
But So that'll do it for us.
I just
Thank
imagine
you for
Toys R
joining
Us
us
is
for another Hasbro
museum
Pulse
as
Fanstream.
Mark's
Thanks
house.
for sticking with us. We know there was a lot. We'll recap it all. Make sure to check all our socials. We'll give you guys some more behind the scenes info. But we're good.
Yeah, we're
good. Autobots roll out.
Autobots roll out.
So there's a lot to unpack there.
BFM bots, some good leader class bots. The legacy stuff just kicked ass, didn't it?
Yeah.
The Studio Series stuff seems like, we're trying our best to rush this stuff out. What we're showing you is going to change, but so that I wouldn't take much credit of the stock photos. Gives you an idea, but it's going to get better.
Doesn't cost the earth.
No adverts on
Magpie.
our show.
We don't get publicising.
Any last comments?
I'm surprised there was. I thought we were going to see a bit more G2 stuff in it, like we saw in some of the pictures recently. But I wasn't unhappy with what we saw. I think Bludgeon for me was ridiculously good, and Antagony at the end was again straight on. That's two immediate purchases for me. I always wish we'd see more leading to like potential. We didn't see through the space bridge this time. I'd like to see like, oh, here's a commander class, here's a Titan, here's more leader class, something like that. When I like them to go through the other scales. They don't seem to do that so much with some of the releases. They tend to like say, well, here's deluxes, here's core, maybe Voyager. But I think in the beginning we used to almost get one of each.
Yeah.
So depends what they're working on.
Third party, they show you something, then you have to wait fucking 5 years before it comes out.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jamie. That's completely fallen on deaf ears, I'm afraid.
But I personally like what they've done. I think they showed a lot of content compared to the last sort of like fan stream, and I like the space bridge. I think what you said, Ian, the space bridge is probably to beat the leakers out there to say actually this stuff's coming out. But they're going to be doing another fan stream soon, it seems, or they're suggesting that there's more stuff coming out in the summer. So that comes in. But if I had to choose between the space bridge and the actual in-hand content we got to see today, I'm always going to pick the in-hand content because that was immense. And I think it must be quite hard getting those three guys together. It seems like they're quite spaced out, and you've got people coming over from Japan, etc., working on these things. So, yeah, this is great. But anyway, thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you were excited to see this stuff. We were definitely excited to see. So, goodbye.